Why'd I have Tifa attack that one? I don't know. Because I need Aerith to get kills. Last Hope? Oh, see, I didn't like Last Hope. I couldn't get past the beginning. Like, I heard Last Hope was really good if you could get past, like, the first 6 hours of the game, and I just couldn't. I'd have to stream it. Like, I would probably really like, Last Hope. But I would have to, like, stream it and help all of you keep me engaged till we got to the good stuff. It gets better as you go. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that it gets super good. But you gotta get there. And I just couldn't. Like, not with, like, my own free time. I couldn't do that. I could do it as, like, a stream, because then it would be, I'd had all of you with me, and I would be, forced is the wrong word, but you get the idea. I'd be, like, forced to go through it. I'd be committed then. But I played the heck out of till the end of time. Star Ocean 3. I played that a ton. Twitch always making trouble. That's true. Since we're talking Star Ocean, even though most of chat does not know Star Ocean, I'm going to give you my review of Star Ocean Faithlessness and Integrity. I'm going to do that right now. It is a mediocre game at best, like which is really sad because it has all the parts to be an interesting, engaging game, and it just fails. Like, it's just a mediocre game. It's very sad. Like, the story just tries to be engaging, but it bungles around too much. So you kind of lose track of what's going on. And then when it starts to kind of get interesting, again, it throws. Did I accidentally cast with Tifa? I probably did. Because she has a fast. Because she's faster. Whoops. Like I said, when it starts to get interesting, again, it bumbles around, and you kind of lose track of what was doing. It's the same problem that Trails in the Sky had. If any of you watch Trails in the Sky, which a lot of you have, my Trails in the Sky LP, it has that same problem. You'll get story, and then it just slams you with side quests that you don't have to do, but you really want to do because you get items and stuff from them. You go to a board and get side quest. It's like that. And so you just lose track of everything because you do all these side quests. Then you get back to the story. It's like, what exactly was going on? It has good story moments, but overall, it's not very cohesive. The characters have great ideas and great parts, but they don't get fleshed out enough. Like, I want to know about Emerson T. Kinney of the USG Gold. Like, I want to know more about Captain Kinney because he's such an awesome character. Give me more. And they don't. That's how much I liked him. I played the game when it came out. How old's the game now? Like a good 6 months, a year? I remember his name because I liked him that much. He was a cool character. But But they just don't give you enough. They don't give you enough of the characters. Like, even with side quests, even with optional dialogue, because you can, like, find optional dialogue things to... Like, these points where you can get optional dialogue. Like, even with that, I wanted to know more about this guy. I wanted to know more about a lot of the characters, actually. Because they intrigued me. But you don't get it. So, the whole game just feels hollow inside. And it's sad because you can see the pieces there. You can kind of see what they were going for. And it's intriguing enough. But they don't, that's what headcanon is for. I don't like that. I want the game to tell me. And then people can have, like, additional headcanon. But I want to know more about characters. You just don't get enough about these. For all intents and purposes, really good characters, really good concepts for characters. But I just wanted more. That's Planet Protector gained. There we go. Now Aerith knows her level 3. That's my review of Integrity and Faithlessness. 5.5 out of 10. Needed more. And basically it. I just needed more of everything from Faithlessness. I needed the combat to be just more. Like, it started to feel like the same kind of thing. Because you didn't get that many new skills that were worth anything. I ended up using kind of the same skills through the entire game, just about. Like, I would change every once in a while. I just get, like, an upgrade every once in a while. I just needed more of that, more weapons, more explanation on the crafting system, but that's always a problem with Star Ocean. But even for Star Ocean standards, it was really kind of out there and not put together as well as other ones. More character interactions and character backstory, more story to flesh out parts in between. I just needed more from Faithless and Integrity. It's not a terrible game. Like, it's not like a 2 out of 10. It's not a terrible game. You just have to go in knowing it kind of felt like I grinded through some of the game just because I wanted to see more story to hope that I would get more, and you kind of don't get too much more, it felt like. So yeah, that's how I felt about it. It was average, and not in a good way, like a little below average, I would. So, there you go. That's my unofficial review. Okay. Planet Protector makes all allies invincible one time. That's right. Planet Protector will let you take a hit. Period. You can get hit with the biggest thing in this game. No, you couldn't because it's multiple hits. But you know what I mean. You can get hit for max one time. And Planet Protector says, nah. I'm good. A great limit break to have. It can really save you. Now to get Cloud. Cloud actually takes the longest. He needs more kills typically than the other characters do to get limit breaks. So we're just gonna give him Aerith's enemy command, and now he's just gonna spam Mantra Magic. You gonna try and edit that review into a standalone video? No, because it's not professional enough. It's not. Like, the one review I did, I, like, wrote out a script for, I heavily thought about everything, I timed it, I put a lot into that. It was very time consuming. And the only reason I did that one is because I did it as a college project for one of my classes. But I did it how I wanted to do reviews. I put a lot of time, thought, and effort into it. I have no idea how long editing takes anyway. It took me a good 3 days to edit that because I went and got footage and picked out parts that I wanted to show off. And then edit the speaking. I wanted it all to be professional and very well done. Just because I take like professional reviews very seriously. Like I don't think they should be. You can give an opinion like I just did. You know, it's just kind of half-assed. There's my, you know, halfway review of Faithlessness and Integrity. But if I wanted to give like an actual professional, you know, that was my opinion. I go back through the game and make specific points about what was good and bad. I can surmise what's good and bad very well. I can give you an idea of what the game's about, like I just did, and give you kind of a rating, like how I just feel about it. But if I would, this is an official review for insert game here. There would be a lot of effort and time put into it. Like with specific points, facts, just, it would be very well done. And I give you my opinion on stuff, so feel free to ask. And you can see here with the grind here just how we already have level 3 limit breaks. You wouldn't get these if you just played through the game for a little while, but it's just so easy to grind here that why not have some fun? Because the enemies are so easy to kill, and with Mantra Magic, you could just blow through them. I tried to do a playlist like that. For those of you that don't know, like, Neko said, maybe I'll make playlists called Neko Opinions at some point. Send money and he'll rate your games. Thanks, honey. But for those of you that don't know, I tried to do that. I called it, what did I call it? I don't even remember because I haven't done one in forever. Anyway, it was a series that I tried to do where I took questions from people and gave them my opinions on them. But it never took off, like hardly anybody ever watched them, so I just ditched the idea. But the plan was for me to take questions and then have a discussion about them. Dragon discussions, that's it. I remembered. I call them dragon discussions. And it'd be like, I'd take a topic that somebody wanted me to talk about, and then ask for people's opinions on them. And I'd give mine in a video. And I thought it'd be a really cool way to interact with people. But again, nobody really watched them, so I gave up on it. Oh, I talk about current events, but people wouldn't like me talking about current events. Like that, Neko. People wouldn't want me to talk about that, so Well, people want me to talk about it, but I don't want to turn the channel into that. Of course I did, honey. Why wouldn't I? Yay, we've made our money back. Like 400 at a time. But again, this is for the limit break. And then we can get the second level 3 limit break just over time because you just get that one through casting. Through using it. Fun fact, Iceland was named by the Vikings as a way to confuse their enemies. Really? I didn't know that. That's cool. So that's why Iceland doesn't have ice, because it was used to confuse enemies. That's really cool. I'm just gonna take your word for it. Cloud, cast again. Mantra magic. Wonder if Vikings dealt with ice most of the year, like in their voyages. That's a good question. Does this enemy skill have flamethrower? Yes. Does this enemy skill have flamethrower? Yes. Okay. Just making sure that they both have the same. They both have flamethrower, because if not, I need to grab it. Wow. I didn't know that either. That's crazy. Huh. The more you know. And enemy skill, mantra magic, and there's 5 more kills. Like, this is so easy. All it does is take time. Like I said, this is a grinding stream. Whenever this is done, we'll go get more enemy skills and then do a little bit of plot. So it won't just all be this, unless it takes longer than I thought. But we've done this pretty quick. Even faster than I thought it was going to take. Is that Cloud takes the longest to get his level 3. Like, I think he needs something like 200 kills. But when you kill 5 at a time, you know, that's only 40 battles. Plus, we've killed some anyway. You know, just enemies getting here, just over time. When there's only 4, it'll take a little longer. But I mean, it doesn't take that long when it takes. Each battle takes a minute. Like, the only reason it takes so long is because the enemies are usually faster and they all get their attack. And, you know, if Cloud could just go first, the battles would be over in 15-20 seconds. There you go. What do you mean, Maze? I'm confused. Crit. Yeah, that's gonna kill it. Oh well. One less for Cloud, it's fine. I meant this says grinding stream so is not so interesting for an episode on YouTube. That's true. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna even keep this in or not. It could be a stream exclusive. So you all got extra, like my thoughts on faithfulness and integrity. That's why I wanted people to ask me questions and stuff. That way I could keep this in and be justified in keeping it in. Instead of just having, instead of just throwing it away. See, they always get their attack off first. That's the only reason it takes longer. I did, Maze. I've been playing it. It made me sad but laugh at the exact same time. But mostly, I got a huge kick out of it. That game is extremely well done. Like, kudos to those people. Like, kudos to that game. I'm really glad you sent it to me. Thank you very much. Like, I played it a lot last night, as a matter of fact. See, I can't. Chat doesn't fit there. I've tried in a test. Chat wouldn't fit where the sidebars are. I would have to find a way to move the... I'd have to remove the sidebars and move the game over. But when I tried to do that through OBS, it got all distorted and didn't record right. So, I have tried. So I have tried. I guess I gotta try again. It could have just been the old computer messing up on me. Like, a lot of things started to go wrong with that, with the old computer. I like shooters. I just don't play very many of them, because I'm not very good at them. Yes, this is the best fight for getting Limit Break right here. Just because it's 5 kills, and... other than them all getting cold, but it's 5 kills and they all die by 1 Mantra Magic. It's the best one to do. There he goes. Sometimes they all don't get to. Mantra Magic! I said Cloud takes the longest. Because the game knows he's going to be in your party. So they make his take longer. Going back to an earlier conversation, there are things that I would like to put on the screen though. I would like to put up like a tip jar that like updates whenever somebody leaves a tip. Put like how much I have by patron. Put like a goal and how much I'm currently getting by patron. Things like that. Just you see that a lot on streams, like the monetary things, like latest tip, biggest tip, things like that. I would actually like to do that so people can kind of see where I stand. I think you would just have to move everything a little bit to the left. Yeah. Like I said, I could try. But then I have to get Nightbot working, because that's how people do that. They use that Nightbot. So I'd have to figure out how to do all of that. Cloud is out of MP. Which means if you didn't learn it now, I'm going to have to go rest, and then we come back. Yep. Alright. Let's go. I was about to say, where did I leave the buggy? Yay, free inn! This is the other reason it's really good to do. There's an inn right here. That's what you get in my kind of chat. Get advice. People like to be helpful, like me. The best free inn is still the bed of the King of Fable in FF4. Ooh. Maybe? That one's really good. I'd have to go think about free inns. Nightbot would probably ban me because I talk so much. Yeah, I'd have to cut that, and then I'd have to get Nightbot to recognize when somebody donates through like PayPal. I'd have to come up with a graphic for when people donate, because that's a thing. You know, so there's a yay, and people see a graphic. So I'd have to have a graphic. Like, I know what I want the graphic to be, but I have no artistic skill whatsoever, and nobody that's a subscriber has any artistic skill. You know, from the last time I asked this. Maybe now there's new people in chat and that watch. I would like a picture of like it could be just, you know, something like super simply sketched to. It'd be a picture of Starlight in the tip jar, like in a tip jar, like holding a gold coin or something. Like holding up like a tiny treasure chest or something. Mantra magic. I know what I would like to do. The problem is, you know, I don't have those skills to do so. And trust me, I tried. And failed. So I'd have to have something like that. I'd have to have a sound for when people donate. So I'd have to have that, have the graphic, have Nightbot put it up on the screen, and then past all that, have Nightbot, you know, update things. So another streamer I watch occasionally plays a GIF of a running Chocobo sprite when a donation comes in. Stuff like that. Like, I would have to have something like that. Starlight Nom's tip. No, sit. Now part of treasure. Unless it's chocolate, then Nom. I'm glad you all are giving these, that other people do. I know. I get it. I like the Starlight Nom tip idea. Okay, well, we can do that. Or I can't. That's the point. I do not have those skills in my... I'm loving the ideas, folks. But make them come true. Because getting somebody else to do it takes money, and I'm not going down talking about that again. So, like I said, it doesn't have to be, you know, professionally done or anything. It just has to look good enough. Like, it can't be a stick drawing. But, you know, something simple. It could be like if a kid drew it. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You know, fancy can come as we grow. It's just that I literally have problems drawing a stick figure. Like, my artistic skill is that bad. You're seeing the extent of my artistic skill right here. Yeah, I can edit things. You know, I can edit, I can speak, but I have no drawing skill whatsoever.